Ever since I've moved from India, I rarely talk to my grandparents anymore. And when I do, my conversation with them seems to revolve around the same questions. Where are you going to college? Is it UK or US? Or how is the weather? And these conversations serve only as stark reminders of the growing distance between me and my loved ones. Raise your hands if you've ever felt this way before. It's sad, isn't it? Losing connections is very easy, but building them back up or even making new ones is immensely hard. Over the years, we as a society have slowly drifted apart from one another, whether it's due to our demanding jobs, rigorous studies, or geographical distance. We are losing the essence of our connections. I do miss the countless evenings I spent with my grandparents, sitting on the porch, listening to their stories, their wisdoms, and sharing heartful laughs. Amidst this disconnect lies a solution that is often overlooked: gaming. Today, I'm going to talk about the shifting tides in gaming and how it can be used to bridge the gap between generations to make new connections. Now, you might be thinking, gaming? How is gaming related to all of this? You see, games have always been around in one form or the other, transcending age and culture, no matter how rudimentary they are, showing the innate human desire to socialize and connect. You cannot forget the cultural impact of games such as hopscotch, truth or dare, and spin the bottle. And how many of you have fond memories of gathering around the table and battling it out in classic board games such as Monopoly, Ludo, and the Game of Life? The core of these games were simple enough to be easily understood, but endlessly repeatable. These games weren't just about spinning the bottle or rolling the dice. They were about making memories and lasting bonds with your loved ones. Today, as technology advances, we have a unique opportunity to leverage online gaming platforms to bridge the gap between generations, to connect the wisdom of the older generation to that of the younger tech-savvy ones. And not just that, gaming could be used to strengthen the existing relationships and to make new connections. Gaming communities allow people, regardless of their geographical distance, cultural background, or age, to be united under their shared love of the game. Whether it's through honing skills, creating art, or sharing music, these communities foster a sense of belongingness and connection. Additionally, players can communicate through the game through methods such as voice chat and chat messages, allowing them to expand their social circle of the people they talk to in real life. In today's day and age, online gaming is often the go-to form of video game media, where playing with complete strangers is the new norm. But when was the last time you truly put down your screens and engaged with your family members in a game? Sadly, in today's digital age, conversations with your loved ones have long been replaced with likes and comments on a post. We find ourselves physically connected, but emotionally distant, each immersed in our own digital worlds. But imagine, if you will, for a second there, if we could bring back those moments of connection and togetherness. Could we use our screens not to isolate us, but to connect us? In his book, How to Know a Person, The Art of Seeing Others Deeply and Being Deeply Seen, David Brooks says to know a person, play with them. Interestingly, Brooks is right. The manner in which a person plays can speak volumes about their character and offer an in-depth analysis on their personality traits such as collaboration, leadership, and empathy. Let's say you play a game of Ludo with your grandmother. In this single game, the seemingly simple activity, you can analyze her competitive spirit, her mercifulness, and her willingness to take risks. With each move on the game board, you gain a deeper understanding of who she truly is as a person. Let's compare this to a simple phone call, where not much more is revealed than how their day is going and some pleasantries being exchanged. These calls pale in comparison to the depth of analysis offered by such gaming experiences. And it's not just your grandma. It can be with anyone, your family, your friends, your team, etc. This could be used as an excellent tool to assess the personality of those close to you. Now, the stigma surrounding online gaming isn't something I need to point out. Nevertheless, there are numerous concerns about violence and addiction, and parents need to ensure their kids are playing in protected spaces where they can report harmful players and are consuming age-appropriate content. We must not forget the traditional ways of connecting. We must go to family functions and festivals to visit our dear ones. They exist for a reason. If we manage certain complications, then online gaming could be highly beneficial. And this idea I've proposed isn't just theoretical. It's already yielding promising results. Take, for instance, the sudden boom in online Ludo activity in India during the pandemic. According to the creator of Ludo King, the game reached its peak of over 250 million daily active users. Compare that to its pre-lockdown peak of just 15 million daily active users. Or take a look at the global popularity of games such as Fall Guys and Among Us. The demand is ever-growing. The infrastructure is already in place. So grab your controllers and game together to build a better connection in this increasingly disconnected world. All we need to know is if we're willing to bridge this gap. Thank you.